Before any journey begins, put God first. Welcome to Motivational Flame, where your spark is ignited by faith and trust in His plan. Start your day in prayer, seek His guidance, and let Scripture light your path. With God as your foundation, every step is filled with purpose. Join us, commit your journey to God, subscribe, and let's walk this path together, trusting Him to lead us to greatness. Every setback is an invitation to trust God more deeply. The greatest people of faith have stumbled, sometimes many times. The difference is they turn to God in their struggle. They let faith, not failure, define their path. Setbacks are not the end. They are moments to rely on God's strength. Failure is not defeat. It's God's way of teaching and guiding us. True resilience is built by leaning on God's promises. Get up, seek God's wisdom, and grow stronger in faith. The world says hide your mistakes. God says bring them to me. Your setbacks are setups for God's greatest comebacks. Every time you rise, trusting God, you build true strength and character. Promise yourself, don't fear failure. Embrace it as a chance to draw closer to God. Your value isn't in your mistakes, but in your faith and perseverance. You are defined by how many times you trust God and get back up. Failure hurts deeply. The pain is real, but it's not permanent. The what-ifs haunt you, but they're just ghosts. Don't let regret become your home. I've felt that pain too, when everything falls apart. But pain is temporary. It's a season, not a sentence. Feel it, acknowledge it, but don't live in it. Your dreams are personal, so the pain feels personal. Let the pain pass. Don't let it define your future. After pain comes doubt, the quiet poison. That voice says you're not enough. It's a lie. Doubt is a prison you build for yourself. Even legends like Michael Jordan faced it and used it as fuel. You must fight that voice every day. Remind yourself of your strengths and victories. Focus on what you can do, not what you failed to do. Your mindset is your greatest weapon. Don't surrender it to fear. Win the battle in your mind and you'll move forward. Public failure stings the most. The fear of judgment can paralyze you. But most people are too busy with their own lives to care for long. Think of Edison, 10,000 failures, but he kept going. He saw each setback as a lesson, not a verdict. Disconnect your self-worth from others' opinions. Build inner confidence as your shield. Your journey is yours alone. Let your fall be public if it must, but let your rise be legendary. The only opinion that matters is your own belief in yourself. The pain is real. The doubt is loud, the shame is heavy, but in these moments you are not alone, God is near. This is the crossroads, the sacred space where your future is shaped by the decision to put God first. Right here, right now, surrender your worries and plans. Place them in God's hands and trust that He will guide you. Will you let fear write your story, or will you choose faith, believing that God's plan is greater than any setback? This decision is an act of trust. At your lowest, look up and say, God, I give it all to you. Lead me. The most powerful move you can make is to align your life with God's will. That is where true strength is found. Champions of faith are made in these moments of surrender and trust. So I ask you, will you choose to trust God and rise? Your future self is waiting, stronger, wiser, and filled with purpose, because you chose to put God first and let Him lead you forward. Once you decide to rise, the battle for your mind begins. Old habits will try to pull you back. You must become an active participant in your thinking. Rewrite the script in your head, fire your inner critic, and hire an inner coach. This is brainwashing yourself for success, rewiring your brain. Every morning tell yourself who you are, resilient, capable, learning, and growing stronger. Your mind is a garden. Plant seeds of confidence and courage. Build a culture of victory inside. Start today. Write your new script. This is your comeback story. Facing a massive challenge can feel overwhelming. Most people get stuck, fixated on the finish line. Success is built on small, consistent steps, day after day. Your job today? Take one step. What small, positive action can you take right now? Break the inertia. That single step is a victory. It creates momentum. An object at rest stays at rest. An object in motion stays in motion. Don't underestimate small daily actions. They build great achievements. Focus on the single stone in front of you. Win today. Turn an impossible journey into an inevitable arrival. A powerful mindset shift occurs when you start using failure as fuel. Every setback, rejection, or obstacle becomes fuel to throw on the fire. Let rejection sharpen your focus and mistakes harden your resolve. Transform negative energy into a force that drives you forward. The person who has failed and come back is more dangerous, more resilient. Failure becomes armor and a source of strength. Analyze failures, ask hard questions, and extract the lesson from the loss. Every failure contains a blueprint for future success. Let failure be your greatest teacher. Once you have made that defiant choice to rise, the real work begins. This is where you stop being a victim and start becoming the architect of your comeback. The foundation of this new construction is resilience. Resilience isn't something you are born with, it is something you build. It is a muscle that gets stronger only when you put it under stress. You must make a conscious decision to forge a new mindset. This is the mindset of a warrior who knows that battles are not won by avoiding fights, but by learning how to endure them. This new mindset requires you to become the gatekeeper of your thoughts. You must challenge negativity and doubt. Think of your mind as a forge. The painful experiences are the raw metal. The heat of the struggle is the fire. Your conscious effort is the hammer, shaping that raw material into a sword of resilience. Forging this new mindset is a continuous practice. The key is not to be perfect, but to be persistent. You are fundamentally upgrading your mental operating system. True resilience is built when you choose to put God first, seeking His presence in the stillness of the morning. Your daily choices, prayer, gratitude, and reading scripture, build a fortress of faith and strength. Design your daily routine to begin with God at the center. Intentionally create habits that invite God's strength into your life. Start with the morning. Give your first thoughts to God. How you begin your day, with prayer and scripture, sets the tone for everything that follows. Let your morning routine be a time to connect with Him and find peace. Build habits that fuel your spiritual growth, prayer, worship, and reflection that draw you closer to God. These practices sharpen your spirit, preparing you for the day. At day's end, thank God, reflect on His blessings. By building this architecture of daily faith habits, you create a life anchored in God's strength. In building resilience, the myth is that you must do it all alone. True strength is having the courage to ask for help. When rebuilding, you need a support system. You need people in your corner who can offer perspective. Your support system, trusted friends, family, a mentor, or a coach, provides stability. Seeking support is a strategic move. This collective power multiplies your resilience. Reach out and say, "I'm struggling and I could use some help." Your journey is your own, but you don't have to walk it alone. Build your team, lean on them, let their strength be your strength. As you build resilience, something remarkable happens. You begin to see scars not as marks of shame, but as badges of honor. These scars are proof you faced something difficult, you fought, and you survived. Embracing these scars turns failure into indomitable power. You own your story, integrating the falls and doubts into who you are. Like the Japanese art of kintsugi, your life is more beautiful for having been broken. Your scars become golden seams, a testament to turning brokenness into beauty. It has equipped you with wisdom and strength that you could never have achieved on an easy path. When you embrace your scars, you become an authentic source of inspiration. And then it happens. The moment you thought might never come. After all the pain, all the doubt, all the struggle, you break through. The goal that once seemed like a distant star in a dark sky is now in your hands. This is the moment of triumph, the sweet, undeniable taste of victory that you earned. The air at the top of the mountain is different. It's clearer. You look back down at the treacherous path you climbed. From this height, they look like necessary steps that made you strong enough to reach the summit. The view from the top makes all the struggle, all the sacrifice, make perfect sense. You are not the same person who started this journey. The true reward is the person you had to become to achieve the goal. It is a private, powerful secret that you will carry with you for the rest of your life. It is the quiet certainty that you can conquer any other mountain that dares to stand in your way. Your success sends out ripples, creating waves that touch shores you've never dreamed of. The people who watched you struggle are changed by your story. Your children, your friends, your family, your community, they see what is possible. You become a living testament to the power of the human spirit, giving them permission to believe in their own dreams. Now, you are that proof, that story. Your journey becomes a lighthouse for others lost in the storm. They will see your scars and your success, and a spark of hope will ignite within them. Your victory is the starting point of inspiration. Your life becomes a lesson plan, your actions a guide. Your greatest legacy will be the number of people you inspired to achieve their own. So share your story. Don't hide the ugly parts. Your vulnerability is your superpower. It transforms your personal victory into a universal message of hope. You have a duty to illuminate the path for those walking in darkness behind you. There is a dangerous trap that awaits you on the mountaintop: complacency. Success is not a destination, it is a process of continuous growth. The moment you stop climbing, you start sliding. The view from the top reveals higher mountains that are now visible. What once seemed impossible now looks like the next logical challenge. It is an insatiable desire for growth, for progress, for becoming the absolute best version of yourself. You use your success as a platform. You keep pushing, you keep climbing, you stay hungry. It is the creation of a life defined by continuous improvement. The joy is in the climb. The joy is in the constant, relentless pursuit of your ultimate potential. We have walked a long road together, but the greatest journey begins when you put God first. We have faced the darkness of failure, but faith lights the way forward. When we surrender our setbacks to God, He transforms them into fuel for our purpose. This is the path of faith you are on right now, guided by His love. Your scars become golden marks of honor when you trust God with your story. Every ending is a new beginning when you walk with Him. The fire we speak of is the Spirit of God within you. He has been with you all along, waiting for you to trust Him. Allow His love to ignite a fire in you that lights up the world with hope. It is time to rise in faith. It is time to trust. It is time to let God lead you to victory. You are God's next victory. Go out there, walk in faith, and let your light shine.